Alright, so you guys saw the title of this video, you know exactly what you're in for. Today I'm going to be talking about why SpongeBob is getting better, and I know I've been doing SpongeBob stuff recently, like a lot of SpongeBob stuff, but consider this like a mini marathon on my channel because I really like old SpongeBob and I like talking about it. But this time I'm going to be talking about modern SpongeBob and why it's getting better. So I see so many people going around saying how SpongeBob is garbage. I even said that myself, but that's before this new season aired, and there were a bunch of episodes that came out recently that are actually good, and today I'm going to be talking a bit about them. So if you think that modern SpongeBob is complete garbage, I highly suggest going out and watching the episodes I talk about in this video, because then you can comment below and tell me your thoughts on those, and I'm sure you'd have a different opinion because the episodes I'm going to mention are actually funny and they're actually good. The first episode I want to talk about is called Bulletin Board, and it involves Mr. Krabs putting a bulletin board in the Krusty Krab so all the people that go in can write their thoughts. And honestly, this is such a simple concept, but they managed to take it to new heights, and it's really entertaining. I don't want to say everything that happens because you're gonna watch it yourself, but basically there's like some funny jokes in here, and there's some funny stuff involving Patrick. It's not really like the other modern SpongeBob episodes because the characters in Bulletin Board are actually written well. It's a nice simple premise, but I think you'll really enjoy it because this is one of the best modern SpongeBob episodes.
I don't know who this B-Star 7 is, but he's brilliant.
He's a diabolical genius, that's what he is.
Next up, I think you guys should watch What's Eating Patrick. Now, this isn't as good as Bulletin Board, but I still think it's pretty funny. It had an original concept. It involved Patrick going to an eating contest, and he had to eat a bunch of Krabby Patties. One of the biggest problems with modern SpongeBob was that it couldn't really think of funny jokes, and it couldn't think of unique storylines. It just copied from itself and other media. But this one was funny. It had a unique storyline, and there were actually some good jokes in there, so check it out.
Well, if it isn't Patrick.
Isn't Patrick?
One of my favorite season 10 episodes of SpongeBob is Mermaid Pants, and this is where SpongeBob and Patrick dress up as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They go around Bikini Bottom messing around acting like superheroes, and I'm not gonna lie, there were actually jokes in this episode that I laughed at, and most of modern SpongeBob doesn't have jokes like that. Like, it has cringe humor, it has terrible humor, the worst kind you don't want to see in any cartoon, but this episode was completely different. I can't really explain why these jokes are funny, but I feel like if you give it a go and you watch this episode, then you'll understand. I think one of the best jokes about this episode is that it manages to make fun of itself. Like, you guys know about that narrator guy who talks in episodes? Well, he makes an appearance in this, and there's a joke involving that, and I think it's just a really funny concept. They used it well, and it really shows modern SpongeBob is getting better.
Looks like there's evil afoot.
Finally, I suggest watching the episodes Life Insurance and Burst Your Bubble. These two episodes were paired together, which is why I'm talking about them both at once, and honestly, they're both entertaining. Life Insurance is about SpongeBob and Patrick going around trying to injure themselves because they think they're protected by life insurance, and then Squidward gets a hold of the life insurance and then gets hurt, and there's a whole lot of stuff that happens. I don't want to spoil that, but it's a pretty good concept, and yeah, you should watch it.
Go, Squidward! Fly high, do or die! Preferably the latter.
Burst Your Bubble is another unique storyline. It involves SpongeBob making this boat vehicle, and then he can drive that around town. He doesn't need a license to drive a bubble, so eventually he gets the whole town driving these bubbles, and then hilarity ensues. So yeah, that's a pretty funny episode.
Now this is what I call a muscle car.
I love your boat, Larry.
Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that all these episodes are unique. They're actually funny. They don't suffer what modern SpongeBob suffers most of the time. And I know some of you guys are thinking that modern SpongeBob is still complete garbage, but check these episodes out. And if you still have the same opinion, then that's okay. Just comment below and tell me why, because I want to hear your perspective. But anyway, I hope you guys check these episodes out. Steven Hillenburg is an influence on the show, and I really do think he's making the show a bit better. So anyway, that's all for this video. Be sure to give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.